Hey there, everybody! Do you love to travel and learn about new places? Great, then you are in the right place. Join Jasmine the cat and Gracie the tortoise as they have fun traveling the beautiful United States and learning lots of cool new facts.
Hey there, friends! It's Jasmine, the jazzy gray cat, here with my bestie Gracie, the super smart tortoise. Say hi, Gracie.
Greetings, my good friends. Gracie here. I'm so glad you came with us to visit West Virginia, our 35th state. The capital and biggest city of West Virginia is Charleston. Here's something interesting. West Virginia is known as the northernmost southern state to some people, while others say it's the southernmost northern state.
Gracie, that could be confusing. Did you know that West Virginia was going to be called Kanawha after a Native American tribe? But since West Virginia was originally part of Virginia, the people still wanted Virginia in the name, so they decided on West Virginia. The state is called the Mountain State because it is the only state totally located in the Appalachian Mountains. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. What do you think, Gracie? Do I sound like John Denver?
Well, Jasmine, you did a wonderful job with John Denver's song, but his rendition is equally nice.
Thanks, Gracie.
Let's see what else I can share about West Virginia.
Well, how about some history? You are a real history buff.
I do enjoy history. Now let me see. I know. I'll talk about why West Virginia is no longer part of Virginia. It happened at the beginning of the Civil War. The state of Virginia joined the Confederacy, or the South, but the area of West Virginia wanted to stay with the Union, or the North, and fight to free the slaves.
Ooh, that is important history. Now over to the map to find West Virginia. I've found it. Oh my gosh, it looks just like a leaping frog.
It most certainly does. I never noticed that before. You have good eyes. The interesting frog shape is made from the Ohio River in the west, which separates West Virginia from Kentucky and Ohio, and the Appalachian Mountains in the east, separating it from Maryland and Virginia. Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland are to the north, and Virginia and Kentucky are to the south.
Now that we know where we're going, into our cute blue camper, my princess bed is waiting.
And that means it's famous people time. My person is the Confederate General, Thomas Stonewall Jackson. He received the nickname Stonewall because he had his soldiers form a straight line, like a stone wall, to hold back the enemy.
My turn. My famous person is Pearl S. Buck. Her parents were missionaries in China. Missionaries are people who teach other people about their religion. When Pearl was there, she learned both English and Chinese. She was a famous writer and wrote many books about China. One of her most popular ones is The Good Earth, which is about a Chinese farm family.
Wonderful, Jasmine. Now here we are at our first stop, the oldest river in the Americas, New River Gorge, located in New River Gorge National Park and Preserve. It is believed that only the Nile River in Egypt is older.
Wait a minute, Gracie. You're telling me that the oldest river on the continent is called New River? Crazy.
That is correct. New River Gorge is right here in the Appalachian Mountains in Fayetteville. People enjoy whitewater rafting, fishing, rock climbing, and hiking here. Why don't we try some hiking and see the New River Bridge?
Great. We'll start right here at the Canyon Rim Visitor Center, then follow the boardwalk and go down these stairs. There it is, New River Gorge Bridge. It sure is big.
Yes, it is quite majestic, and the largest steel arch bridge in the Western Hemisphere at 876 feet high. In October, people celebrate Bridge Day by parachuting or bungee jumping off the bridge.
Not me. Oh, look down there. That looks like fun. People in those rafts are going down the river. Wow, that looks like an exciting ride in those wild waves. Oh no, a wave crashed over that boat. On second thought, it's not a fun ride for a kitten cat who does not like to get wet.
Probably not. Since West Virginia is the only state to be located entirely in the Appalachian Mountains, we need to learn about the Appalachian Trail.
Great idea, Gracie. I'll start. The full name of the trail is the Appalachian National Scenic Trail. But that's really long to say. So most of the time the trail is called the Appalachian Trail or just the AT. It starts in Spring Mountain, Georgia and goes all the way up to Mount Katahdin in Maine. The trail is about 2,200 miles long. That's a lot of walking. But that sure doesn't stop hikers. Over 2 million people hike at least some part of the trail every year. I don't think I could do the whole trail in just 1 year. What about you, Gracie?
No, I don't. I think it is too long for me to hike all that in one season. I like to take my time. But some people do it all at once. They are called through hikers. The through hikers hike all the way to the end and then turn around and hike back to where they started from. Those people are called yo-yos. We are going to check out part of the trail that is in Harper's Ferry National Park. It's the halfway point on the Appalachian Trail.
Yo-yos! Fun name! Look at all those hikers here. The through hikers are getting their picture taken on the front porch of the visitor center. Good luck with the rest of your trip, hikers! I think now we should head into Harper's Ferry, which is on the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers. The town was very important during the Civil War to both the Northern and the Southern armies. There are even Civil War battlefields here that you can visit.
Good idea, Jazzy. There is a lot of history here. Here is John Brown's fort. The building started out as a fire engine and guardhouse. In 1859, John Brown, a man who wanted to stop slavery, attacked an armory, which is a building that makes and keeps weapons. He wanted the guns so he and other people could fight against slavery. After the raid, John Brown and his men hid in the fort.
Did John Brown's plan work?
No, it didn't. But what it did do was to further divide the different feelings that the North and the South had about slavery.
Oh my, it is an important building. Let's go to the Camp Hill and Appalachian Trail. We don't have to hike the whole 3 miles. Come on, up these steps. There are only 62, and then we will be at Jefferson Rock.
I think we should stop, rest, and admire St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church on the way.
The church was very pretty. Now here we are. The big rock piles are made up of shale rock. Thomas Jefferson called the site perhaps one of the most stupendous scenes in nature. And I agree. Just look at the Shenandoah River and the beautiful mountains.
Let's finish up Harper's Ferry at the point. Not only can we see where the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers meet, but we can see 3 states, Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia. And look at all those trains going by.
Super cool spot. I want to go underground at the Lost World Caverns in Lewisburg. It's only 120 feet underground. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Jazzy, look over here at all the rock formations. This one is called the Snowy Chandelier. It is a 30-ton stalactite, and it is holding on tight to the ceiling.
Groovy. Over here is the Bridal Veil, a gorgeous column of white calcite. And we can't miss the War Club. This 28-foot-tall stalagmite is in the Guinness Book of World Records because Bob Addis sat on it for almost 16 days. I wonder how he slept.
In the Natural History Museum, here are the remains of the prehistoric cave bear that was discovered right in the cavern. So exciting to see something that is that old. I think we should learn more about what's under the earth by visiting a coal mine. Mining for coal has been an important part of West Virginia.
Great idea! The Beckley Exhibition Coal Mine it is! Wow! This place is not just a coal mine, but a whole town!
That's right. Towns would be built around a coal mine. Over there is a coal miner's house, a church, a school, and the superintendent's house. The superintendent was the boss of the mine.
Pretty cool. Now let's get in the man trip. That's what will take us down into the mine. Our driver is a real coal miner. Wow, it's really dark in here. I feel like we are going up and down like a slow roller coaster around the mine. The coal miner said that it was very dangerous to work down here. And in the past, sometimes even children worked in the mines. They often had to crawl into tunnels that were too small for adults to go into. I don't think I would want to try that job.
I agree. It is too dark and damp down here in the mine for me. But it was a great way to end our trip. Are you ready for home?
I am already in my princess bed. My favorite place was New River Gorge and seeing that gigantic bridge. How about you?
I enjoyed Harper's Ferry and all the Civil War history. Friends, don't forget to tell your favorite person your favorite place today. Now for some jokes. I think frog jokes, since West Virginia is shaped like a frog. Here goes. What do you call a sad frog?
I know, unhappy. My turn. What do frogs eat at McDonald's?
That's a tough one. Fly burgers?
You were so close. French flies and Diet Coke. Friends, thanks for coming with us today. Next week, we're going to Nevada. Bye now. Say goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, my dear friends. See you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining Jasmine and Gracie on their adventure today. Come back next week for the next one.
Hello everybody, it's Gwen here. If you want to know more about the places we visited, just go to our website, jasmineandgracie.podbean.com, and go to the sources page and you can find out all about the great places that we visited. See you next week. Bye-bye.